y'all going to have to deal with me for a while. I got a long way to go. I'm just getting going.
If Nick freaking Saban can put his pride and ego aside, then Dabo Swinney should be able to put his pride and ego aside. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope I'll be having a great Tuesday. Hope I'll be having a great start to your week. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. And man, oh man, I had a completely different video lined up for you guys. But guess what? Dabo the dinosaur, clap it up. Clap it up. He said, you know what? I want to be featured on the MBG channel today. So he stirred up the pot a little bit. He's causing some chaos. All fine by me. You know what we're going to do? We're going to report on it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to react to it. You can't make this crap up, man. Dabo the dinosaur is crashing out in live time. And I'm not going to lie to y'all boys. It's pretty funny. Let's not act brand new. If you've been keeping up with the Clemson Tigers and Dabo Swinney, he's notorious for doing this. Didn't he do something a couple years ago where he called out, what was that fan from Clemson? It was some fan. He called him out on his talk show. I can't remember who it was. Oh man, I'm trying to play. Oh, wasn't it Tyler from Spartanburg? Yeah. I think that's who it was. So you got the fans calling out Dabo. Then you got Dabo return the favor. He's calling out the fans. It's been a whole heaping mess over there. Fans haven't been too happy because the Clemson Tigers haven't been living up to the new standard Dabo set for them. And I would say it's rightfully so, although it is a touchy subject and there's an argument for both sides. We'll talk about that more in this video. Because what happened is, and I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, Clemson was right up there with Alabama for years. There was like a 4, 5, 6 year stretch where it was Alabama number 1, Clemson number 2, Clemson number 1, Alabama number 2. But ever since 2019, 2020, they haven't been around that top 1, 2, or 3 area. They're more so floating around and fluctuating around 10 to 15, and the fans are disappointed. What's really sad about it is Dabo has become a victim of his own success. That's the problem, guys. When you are competing for championships regularly year in and year out, by default, fans expect that to be a normal thing, and they get used to it. But it's also, at the same time, not a normal thing. I've said it for years. I know I've already said it this season. I will continue to say it. I'm not too sure what the goals are at Clemson. I know we're going to have some Clemson fans watching this video. Please enlighten me and us in the comment section. I'm genuinely curious. Is the standard / goal there to win 9 or 10 games a year, be a fringe top 10, top 12, top 15 team, potentially win a couple playoff games, and once every 15 years win a national championship? Or is it to routinely be a top 4, top 6 team, winning 11, 12 games per year, and competing for a championship every 2 to 3 years? If that's the case, the second option I just laid out for y'all, you got to fire Dabo. But if y'all are content with winning 8, 9, 10 games a year, I think Dabo's the right guy. The mood around that program is really weird because some fans, they like Dabo, some don't. But I think they're on the same boat when it comes to this. They're just disappointed with the offense. It's been this way for years. It's really annoying when one side of the ball is weighing the entire team down. It's annoying fans. It's annoying everybody. We'll talk about that more in just a second. Let me show you what Dabo's doing. I've been sent this video already 10 to 15 times. If there's anything you want to see us talk about in a video, you think it is worthy of being in a video, anything like that, please send it to me on Twitter. That is how I base my decisions on what we're going to post on the channel. What is everybody sending to me? Because y'all know your boy Matt is a fan of the people, and I give the people what they want. It's as simple as that. I have not even seen this video. You're going to get my live reaction. Been saving it for y'all. Let's read the caption, shall we? Dabo Swinney responds to critics. I mean, if Clemson is tired of winning, this is him, they can send me on my way, but I'm going to go somewhere else and coach. I ain't going to the beach. Interesting. What y'all think about that? I say we check it out. I'm sure he's going to say it in a much, man, what would you call it? Not a stiffer tone. Matt, just shut up and roll the clip. Sorry.
If they want me gone, if they tired of winning, they can send me on the way because that's all we've done is win. So if they tired of winning, we've won this league 8 out of the last 10 years.
I'm going to pause it right there. I'm going to try my best not to pause it, but if there's something I want to speak on, I will pause it. Saying you won the ACC the last 8 out of 10 years isn't the flex you think it is. And also, I get real narcissist vibes saying, and it's like smart aleck vibes, hey man, if they're tired of winning, I guess they need to fire me. I just don't like that energy. Let's continue to watch.
Is that not good? I'm just asking, is that good? I don't know if that's good or not. To win your league 8 out of 10 years, to go to the playoffs 7 out of 10 years, to be in 4 national championships, win it twice.
Here we go again with the, what would you even call this? I don't even know. Smart aleck ain't the right word. Y'all know what he's doing. Y'all know what he's doing. Is that not good? Oh, that ain't good. Y'all. Shut up, nerd.
Yeah, we a little down right now. Take your shots, but I got a long memory, in case y'all don't know. We'll be all right. We'll bounce back. This is a program built to last, always has been, always will be. And I would just say if you give up on us if you don't believe in us because we've lost 2 games down to the last straight and you didn't believe in us anyway, so it don't matter. You wasn't all in anyway.
I hope he's talking about me. We all know this. Dabo the Dinosaur definitely tuned into the videos. Look, brother, you are fortunate that people even believed in you heading into this season. Because real ball knowers, not to toot my own horn, but there are some people out there like me that have been saying, you are washed up for 4 years on YouTube. I am proudly one of those people. I've been trying to convince my audience you're washed up. I call you Dabo the Dinosaur, not for some odd reason. It's because you didn't adapt. You have failed to adapt. I will be the first to tell you, you had a great run, my man. Outstanding run. You went neck and neck with Nick Saban, the GOAT. But it's over. It is over. And that's what separates your good coaches and your great coaches. You could throw them in that great category for that, 6-7 year span. From the elites, the GOATs. Saban always adapted. And that's why he's the GOAT. Dabo, you failed to adapt.
If you're all in, you burn the ships, man. There ain't no exit strategy. Like, you're freaking all in. And hey, listen, I mean, if Clemson's tired of winning, they send me on my way, but I'm going to go somewhere else and coach. I ain't going to the beach. Y'all going to have to deal with me for a while. I got a long way to go. I'm just getting going.
Okay, so there's that. Thank you to Clemson Football for that video clip. I also did some digging and research. Apparently, this is like a 54-minute press conference where he crashed out. I'm only showing you a 1-minute clip. I'm not going to waste your time and show you some more. This is all you need to see. And to be honest, nobody wants to see all this. It's just him repeating himself over and over and over. Can't fault him too much. I do the same thing. But I'm not the one crashing out. I am the one reacting to the crash outs more times than not. So it's a little bit different. You know what this reminds me so much of? When I was growing up, I got to witness it. I paid close attention. Oh man, Clemson fans, you might want to brace yourself. You are in the danger zone. I've already seen it with a team that is close to me, only a few hours away. They reside in Athens, Georgia. You know what I'm talking about, right? The Georgia Bulldogs. I saw it firsthand with Mark Richt. That is a name that Georgia fans will, it's like scraping fingernails on a chalkboard. So, oh, no, don't say that, man. I got to say it. The Mark Richt era at Georgia. Man, what could have been? Winning 10, 11, sometimes 12 games a year, but just couldn't get over the hump. He couldn't win the big one. He couldn't beat Alabama more so of, and Georgia still can't beat Alabama, but that's a different conversation for a different day. Fun fact for you, Georgia is 1-9 against Alabama in their last 10 games. I digress. Different video for a different day. But Mark Richt just, man, 10 games a year. Where's the thing with that? Clemson, I don't even know if they keep this up, they're going to win 10 games a year. You're talking about 7 to 10. They're lucky they're in the ACC. I kind of respect Mark Richt just a little bit more than Dabo currently, because at least he was winning 10 games a year in the SEC, which is a gauntlet. And with Nick Saban in your conference, oh man, if you want to get to the national championship, you got to beat Nick Saban in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. But Dabo, who does he got to beat if he wants to go to the playoff? You can't make this crap up. SMU. I'm not even going to laugh. It's just pathetic. Sad, if you got to ask me. Look, Dabo, I'm about to call you Mark Richt 2.0. We're going to change your name from Dabo the Dinosaur. Or actually, could we combine it? Dabo the Dinosaur. No. Nah, Dabo the Dinosaur's got too good of a ring to it. Because Dabo the Dinosaur, Mark Richt 2.0. That's way too long. What kind of name is that? Y'all get the point. He's like Mark Richt. And honestly, to go back to him just crashing out and talking about, oh, is this not good? Oh, well, is going to the playoffs 7 of the last 10 years good? Is winning the ACC the last 8 out of 10 years not good? We got 4 national championship appearances, yada, yada, yada. You know what that is? I said it was him being a narcissist. No, let me change my mind. No. That's him being arrogant. And that is what has gotten in his way. Dabo cannot put his pride and ego aside. You can't change my mind. I've seen it. He's too arrogant. And I don't care who you are. If Nick freaking Saban can put his pride and ego aside, then Dabo Swinney should be able to put his pride and ego aside. He can't. And anybody in this life, whether it's in college football coaching, whether it's in coaching baseball, whatever, the business world, as a man, I get it. I'm a man. We all have egos. If you say you don't, you're lying. We all have it. Or if you don't, you're a loser, either one. You have to put it aside. Does it hurt? Sure. Sure. It sucks to admit you're wrong, but you got to do it. You got to admit, you know what? I need to go get a real offensive coordinator. I got to admit, you know what? The game has passed me by. I got to change up some things. But Dabo is still stuck in this 2017 mindset. He is coaching like it is 2016, 2017. You know the problem with that? That was dang near 10 years ago. I'm about to turn into a professional Dabo Swinney hater because he's just been rubbing me the wrong way. I just don't like. You know who I like more than Dabo right now? Who would have thought these words ever come out of my mouth? Ryan Day. You know it's look. You got to know the lore between me and Ryan Day. We got a long history. Long history. I'm not even going to explain it all. If you know, you know. It is sad if Matt B. Gray likes anyone better, and when it comes to college football coaching, more than Ryan Day. I'm about to start doing it. I don't care that he's won national championships. Those were dang near 5, 6, 7 years ago. Dabo, you know what? No, I can't even do it. I can't even label him as a fraud because I think everyone knows he's a fraud. The main reason I get to label Ryan Day as a fraud is because people still believe in the guy and they think he's a great coach when he's not. So that's what a fraud is, when they deceive others. But I don't think anybody watching this video or even Clemson fans think Dabo Swinney's a great coach anymore. Very sad fall from grace. I will at least give Ryan Day some credit because he knows how to win the fan base over. Even when look, the guy has lost to Michigan 4 years in a row, and he still has the fans believing he is a great head coach. He's a good manipulator. Dabo's not. He's fighting with the own fan base. A big part of being a head coach at Bama, Clemson, Ohio State, Texas is having a great relationship with the fans. That does matter. Dabo just can't take accountability. You know what would look really good for him? If he got up there on the podium and he had a man response. He said, you know what? I know it's bad. We've been sucking it up. We've been stinking. But keep grinding it out with us, guys. We're going to get better. That would go a lot farther with the fans than this answer right here. This looks bad. It's a bad look. I'm going to go back to Ryan Day. I think it's a great example. When he continued to lose to Michigan year after year after year, and he is still continuing to lose to him, that streak hasn't been broken yet, he takes accountability. I like that. Say what you want about Ryan Day, although I know I'm the only one that really hates on him. He'll at least get up there and say, we just got to be better. We're going to get these guys next year. He doesn't call out the fan base. He doesn't say, oh, yeah, well, Ohio State can fire me if they want. We're winning 10, 11 games a year. That's just one game. He doesn't do any of that stuff. Dabo's acting like a crybaby. Oh, yeah? Well, sure, we lost 2 games this year, but guess what? You want to fire me? Fire me. If I'm not good enough winning 8 out of 10 ACC shut up. Nobody wants to hear that. Just say we sucked it up and move on to the next week. I have been wrong so many times on this channel, whether it's just predicting games, overreacting to stuff. But you know what I do? And not to toot my own horn, it's just what I think everybody should do. You know what we do on this channel? Every single time we're wrong, we get up here and say, it's the first thing I do. I say, you know what? I was wrong. And guess what? That's all people want to hear. Hey, I was wrong. I was a big dummy. And you get to move on. Everybody's going to forget about it. Here's the last thing I'm going to say, and we're going to end off this video. Yesterday's home runs don't win today's games. I believe Babe Ruth said that, quotes. To apply that analogy or quote to this situation at hand, Dabo, nobody cares what you've done in the past. You got to go out there and prove it again. Every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year. Will he turn this shipwreck around at Clemson? No. He's a dinosaur. One day y'all will learn. Let me know.